According to our source in the Kurdish Supreme Committee, DBK, the recent aggression of Azerbaijan in Nagorno-Karabakh was a deliberate military operation with the far-reaching goals. Back in October 2015, President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan signed a confidential agreement on the joint military operation against the Republic of Armenia, planned for the first or second quarter of the year 2016. At the initial stage of the operation, the Azerbaijani armed forces, under the pretext of the armistice terms broken by Armenia in Nagorno-Karabakh, were to smash the Armenian forces during the first 8 hours of the military fighting and reach the line of Kalbajar, Zivil, Jermuk hydrological sanctuary. If accomplished, this would allow Azerbaijan to establish its control over the border with Armenia in the area of the city Jermuk and threaten with the encirclement the Armenian forces dislocated to the south of the line Arani, Yegignadzor, Jermuk. In this case, Turkey would feel itself in a position to launch the second stage of the operation. The Turkish troops were to blockade the Russian 102nd military base in Gyumri at the second stage of the operation. By occupying the Armenian territory along the line from Artani to Armavir, and thus directly threatening Yerevan, the Turkish military alignment would in fact deprive Russia of the ability to get the 102nd base forces engaged in the fighting. Defense of the local population from the Kurdish terrorists who allegedly penetrated the border with the neighboring state from eastern Anatolia, was to become the ground to open the second front on Armenia by Turkey. Similar operations had been previously held not once by Ankara in Iraq and Syria. At the final stage of the operation, the Azeri armed forces were to cut off the Jermuk by the crushing strike from both sides and establish the joint control of Turkey and Azerbaijan over the whole Armenian area to the south of the line Arani, Jermuk. The Turkish leadership had meant to use this incident in its further plans to exert strong military and political pressure on the Kurds. Our informer in the DBK believes that the Turkish-Azeri plan wasn't realized due to inability of Azerbaijan to secure a timely dispatch of its troops on the border with Armenia in the area of Jermuk sanctuary. One of the major factors resulting in the defeat of the Azeri alignment was the tough resistance of the Armenian armed forces who had managed to stop the advancement of the foe, superior both in number of fighters and military equipment. The source also notes that at the current moment military and political leadership of Azerbaijan is desperately trying to conceal the failure of the initial stage of the operation by boasting the seizure of 2 small villages Talish and Sijilin as well as 5 minor heights as some glorious victory in the course of liberation of Nagorno-Karabakh from the Armenian occupation.